Hey everyone, and welcome back once again to Hearts of Iron 4 with Black Ice installed. Let's continue here. The Soviets are giving me a free pass here to move in multiple directions, but we are quite short on manpower due to the strenuous I guess garrison requirements, most like. Not sure why you ain't moving, but I need you to move up. These guys are in trouble, and with them counterattacking here and them there does open the road for some encirclements over here. We'll see how that goes. No need to attack there necessarily. I'll have to keep that in check though. It's a bit sketchy. Let's move you into Poltava. The railroad goes to Kharkov like that. It's a bit unfortunate because it means that either I take Kharkov and then move down, or my supplies will be very poor. Like the railroad is here, so that makes it a bit challenging. Let's just see how far I can get into Poltava as it is. This is actually empty. If I can, I might just take free ground basically. I don't see why I wouldn't do that. Not taking the ground doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So let's keep going. At this point, I want... sadly, these guys are already retreating there. Need to try and push them at least out of Smolensk, which I might be able to do since they're still fairly weak. You're moving up. The lack of supplies is harming them quite a bit at this point, but not much to do about it. Once they move there, I guess then I'm gonna move up. I wonder if you'll make it on time. They may or may not. We'll see how that goes. Attacking here is fine as long as I get to make it here. Seems like at least I have a unit. Ah, that's a shame. No matter. You two are getting across. I think they can even retreat there, unfortunately. So let's just continue to try and move around some of those units. Because of this, I currently have nothing here, but the Soviets neither, so it's not even that bad of a problem. And it does give me the ability to move quite quickly through the territory. which I guess is worth something too here. I am currently short on paratrooper equipment and mountain warfare equipment, so I do need to start building those again. Otherwise those units will just be very weak. Mountain paratrooper. Let's do 2 and 1. I'm missing spotter planes, but I don't need that many. In terms of tanks, I can use a bit less radio equipment, I guess. Medium CS tank, Panzer 4F, okay, well. It's good to know that I should be doing that. While I try to get around many of these guys. Let's just have all 3 move there because the chance that they are going to attack is very likely. Just encircle these tanks here. Basically I have to do this more guerrilla style since I don't have the troops currently. Yeah. Let's just what's another one of those? I guess they keep moving back and forth, which is I guess rather annoying. This is going fine. Not quite sure why I have country minus 40%. Why would I have minus 40? I have to say that makes absolutely no sense. Really don't know. Let's just keep moving, I suppose. Look to be these that might help in taking that. It seems like they have been beaten already, which is good. Means that the next stop is Moscow, even though they are still very far. Right, in a sense I did encircle them here. Already, let's just use these forces to actually try and trap them and destroy them. And see about the rest a bit later. Now... let's move you here. Guess that didn't go exactly as planned, but... I will end them. And since they seem to be pretty unwilling to escape, I can move through just fine. Let's move up here, so I might be able to encircle those guys at Bryansk. Hui. Well, this might still be salvaged. Well enough if I stop them from moving here. Surprised they didn't actually allow me to move through earlier, but it's okay. I'm happy my units at least continue to move. Really don't need more units there. It's also pretty interesting if we can get there before they do. Ah, that's okay. I'll beat them. Yeah, let's have you try to kill them. You've stopped them dead in their tracks, which is good. Let's just see if I can get these guys too. That would be the best solution, I guess. Shit. How embarrassing, how embarrassing. They are moving quite slowly. But I guess it's working out somehow. Which is surprising. But I will move up here. You're even retreating. Let's not do that. Let's, however, move you up. Yeah, let's go along the railroad because otherwise it's just going to be even more of a nightmare, which it already is. Kind of like.
Angetreten. Bereit. Achtung. Bereit.
I have to say it's a bit sad they already decided not to move there. I mean, it's my own fault. But still. Let's take a look at the fighting. I will keep those guys there. Let's see how that works out in terms of planes. Let's actually move through Parnu, which is only worth 1 point, but that is besides the point, I guess. Again, this is a very big bottleneck around here. But this being a bit of a mess, I'm sure we'll get these guys, but the rest of quite a few of that stuff is still up for grabs. Which is quite interesting.
Angetreten.
And I do have to say that even though I started early, staying on schedule in the Soviet Union is pretty difficult. Despite my successes.
Angetreten. Bereit.
Say,
Bereit.
but
Achtung.
it is
Greif weiter an.
difficult. However,
Achtung. Ausrücken. Ausrücken. Angetreten.
as much as I wanted an encirclement there, that's not currently happening, although
Angetreten. Angetreten.
I guess that's fine.
Bereit. Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
They will also be defeated quite quickly. Very nice. I am
Bereit. Achtung.
going to send
Bereit.
5 units
Ausrücken.
further down,
Achtung.
and these guys will go to Kiev.
Achtung. Ausrücken.
You'll be moving there.
Angetreten.
We'll have to wait until they've moved.
Angetreten.
Just need to let them pass. Okay, so they're encircled. I can attack. Kaiser Wilhelm dies. Kaiser's father Wilhelm II has passed away in the Netherlands this morning. While still deeply unpopular within the Reich, his son has done much to rehabilitate his image. He will be given a full state funeral as is proper.
Ausrücken. Achtung.
Yeah, let's have these guys move to Novgorod. I know I have nothing in here. Which means I have to try and get infantry there. I really desired to keep units out of Smolensk. Let's take a look. Seems like they
Angetreten.
broke through.
Befehle. Angetreten. Achtung. Angetreten. Ausrücken. Angetreten.
Doesn't make it a whole lot easier.
Angetreten.
Yeah. Still think I can encircle them.
Bereit. Ausrücken. Angetreten.
Even here I really have to wait for fresh troops and
Bereit.
in order to have the ability to do even anything.
Angetreten. Achtung. Befehle.
Which rather sucks, but
Bereit. Angetreten. Bereit.
now that we are pretty much clear with those marshes too,
Angetreten. Bereit.
these kind of things give a lot of maneuverability. You got Talon. Oh, yeah, okay. That is Smolensk.
Angetreten. Ausrücken. Achtung.
It's kind of funny that they're still defending, but okay. No matter.
Achtung. Achtung. Achtung.
Oh, they're already retreating. Okay, then
Angetreten.
attacking is actually no use. Let's just see what happens there.
Bereit. Bereit.
This can still be prevented from
Befehle.
stopping the encirclement here, I guess, if I move this infantry up.
Achtung.
And
Angetreten. Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
certainly want to get more units down here as well. To see how it goes.
Angetreten. Bereit.
Seems like they got more forces again.
Angetreten.
Funny that they can go in there. I will allow them to do this.
Bereit.
Although I do need to try and get there eventually. It seems like they really are trying to push a lot of forces into Narva,
Angetreten.
which is very weird. Well, it's not that weird, I guess.
Angetreten. Achtung. Achtung. Bereit. Angetreten. Angetreten. Angetreten.
Yep.
Ausrücken.
Actually,
Ausrücken. Achtung. Achtung.
let's move them in that direction too.
Befehle. Greift weiter
As
an.
much as I'd want to, I'm gonna need to take more territory around here and move to places like Kalinin. Kinda like. I can also still cut these guys off by moving here.
Achtung! Befehle! Achtung! Ausrücken!
Um,
Achtung! Bereit! Bereit! Achtung!
let's still try to clear them. This is just rather blocking them while I try to take this, which is pretty difficult.
Vorwärts, Männer! Achtung! Befehle!
Let's just try this again.
Achtung!
Bit of a different manner this time, I suppose,
Angetreten!
but hopefully it will succeed nonetheless.
Angetreten! Achtung! Bereit!
Actually
Ausrücken!
don't like where they're going.
Befehle!
You're very close. These are marginally close.
Befehle!
Let's start attacking here.
Befehle! Bereit! Achtung!
And
Achtung!
why
Ausrücken!
the fuck do you want to keep trying to attack that? Jesus. Really don't see how that's productive by any possible way there.
Angetreten! Befehle!
This encirclement here is getting rather silly, and I also don't really have troops for it, but okay.
Bereit! Bereit! Angetreten! Befehle!
Talon is empty, so it's kind of funny this is the way this is working already, but we'll see how it goes. Shouldn't be that difficult to get into Narva. Would like to beat those tanks. You can clearly not move further, at least for the moment. But I do need this railroad going to Moscow either way.
Angetreten! Ausrücken!
They're putting up hefty resistance, also down here. Maybe because it's night. Not
Bereit!
quite sure.
Bereit! Angetreten! Angetreten! Unter Beschuss!
Yeah.
Bereit!
Fuck me, come on. Having to fight these guys in the forest is not exactly my cup of tea. And of course having to fight tanks like that is also not that great.
Befehle. Achtung! Bereit!
Once I've taken those last few hexes, those units can move too. This is going fine. You're taking your very sweet time here.
Bereit!
All of them actually.
Achtung! Befehle.
Yeah, sure. Let's just try to keep working with this encirclements in whatever way I can. Where's the railroad going? Does it just stop at Konotop? That railroad just stops at Konotop, okay. Right, the fact that my forces are just not here just makes it
Ausrücken!
very slow. With my armor tied up here.
Bereit! Befehle. Achtung!
There is also that to deal with. Okay, so all you
Bereit!
move here.
Unter Beschuss!
You're gonna move in through there.
Befehle.
Since you'll be moving there, I can then... Oh, no, shit. Fuck.
Achtung!
Let's have you link up there. That would encircle those two.
Achtung!
Let's just see if I can get a different crossing here, because attacking here does tie them up. Well, fine. But it doesn't particularly help me.
Achtung! 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 Bereit! Ausrücken!
Let's just move like that first.
Bereit! Befehle. Angetreten!
Yep, they have a long way to go.
Achtung! Achtung!
Funny this.
Bereit!
That's okay.
Bereit!
What to do now? What to do now? The...
Achtung! Angetreten!
I guess
Bereit! Ausrücken!
I have way too little forces here to be doing this. In reality.
Angetreten! Achtung! Bereit! Befehle!
And That rather sucks, but
Befehle. Bereit. Angetreten. Achtung. Angetreten. Achtung. Angetreten.
guess I might encircle those guys after all. This is certainly looking a bit better.
Bereit.
Although, I guess
Angetreten.
trying to destroy pockets with tanks is...
Angetreten. Zeigt es ihnen. Angetreten.
also quite something.
Angetreten.
Ah, sweet.
Bereit.
Yeah, you could probably use some help.
Bereit. Bereit. Angetreten.
One thing that would be ideal is if these just kept trying to move in here,
Achtung. Angetreten.
and if they got there before me, that would actually be the best.
Zeigt es ihnen. Befehle.
Right, those tanks are gone. You can move up and then here,
Angetreten.
which allows me to move you up in here. If I know there are tanks, let's go here then. Let's see if those tanks move there.
Angetreten.
Okay.
Befehle. Achtung. Angetreten.
Let's still tie these down.
Angetreten.
Whereas I would rather move forward with the rest.
Angetreten. Achtung. Bereit. Bereit.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be an encirclement, but
Achtung. Befehle.
fuck, you don't pay attention for one stinking second and
Angetreten.
your attack is cancelled, probably by this guy.
Zeigt
They
es
retreat
ihnen.
super fast and before you know it, their units escape.
Bereit. Befehle. Bereit. Ausrücken.
And just keep trying to make a dash for it.
Achtung.
Well, I can do this, of course.
Achtung.
Um, yeah.
Achtung.
Let's try to get you into Novgorod.
Bereit.
And we'll Talon captured. Any units that will be there
Bereit.
going to be cut off.
Ausrücken. Angetreten. Befehle.
Let's keep moving to Smolensk with you.
Befehle.
That's an excellent position.
Befehle.
Now, let's cross the river with you.
Bereit. Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
Move in here with you. And that should give me those units if I can. Which will be great.
Bereit. Bereit.
Seems like they caught on to my little plan here.
Angetreten. Achtung. Achtung.
Which is sad, really. Must be very tough getting out of these mountains for these guys too. Yeah, like I said, I'm taking so much manpower, or taking so much territory, that the amount of garrisons that I need suddenly is very high.
Angetreten.
It's just 3 divisions, but let's round them up. They're never going to be able to beat me there.
Achtung.
Finally, these guys are almost beaten. I don't know why they got so many penalties, but
Angetreten.
I'm looking mostly for access to this railroad to Rzhev here. I also need access to this railroad, which goes to Obinsk here. Suddenly this attack goes real well.
Zeigt es ihnen.
Naturally.
Achtung.
So to keep them trapped.
Achtung.
And
Achtung.
these move in.
Bereit.
Come on, like I can't even select them.
Angetreten.
Fuck.
Befehle.
Come on, mate.
Bereit. Bereit.
Right, let's just have them all move, I guess, for the moment.
Bereit.
Certainly a bit unfortunate there. How they keep messing this up is unbelievable.
Bereit. Befehle. Angetreten.
You're gonna attack here too
Bereit.
at that point. If they can get in here, that'd be great. At least Dnipropetrovsk is 10 points. Which is also very nice.
Achtung. Angetreten. Achtung.
I think these units need to go to Kiev and then move further up here. And I'll try to
Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
use
Angetreten. Ausrücken.
rail here. Seems to be difficult. Okay, so they got in, but they cannot get out.
Achtung!
Let's just immediately keep on pushing there. Now that this is going well, actually I want you to move here. No reason to
Angetreten!
keep that delayed for too long. Yeah, you sort of are moving, you're moving, you're moving. I do not know about these. Right.
Achtung! Angetreten! Angetreten!
I don't like
Befehle!
this retreating at all. Let's keep moving these guys down. Oh, we got an encirclement.
Ausrücken! Bereit! Ausrücken!
Okay.
Bereit!
I think once again I'll be ending the video here. We've certainly cleared out quite a lot of Soviet forces once again, and we have some, let's just say, minor pockets that we get to deal with because there are just not that many Soviets around everywhere at this point. That does make everything a bit easier because it means that whenever they do pop up, I have a pretty reasonable chance of encircling them. Doesn't work every time, but I'm making pretty decent progress because of it. So I'm still on schedule, I guess. Of course, you know, historically the invasion wouldn't even have started yet, but, you know, I prefer this. Thanks for watching, take care, see you next time, bye bye.